again. I just gathered all my supplies and I am ready to make a dragon puppet with you. Are you ready too? Great! Okay, here's what you'll need. I found red and yellow construction paper. Green would work. Dragons in the story were lots of colors, so really any color paper is great. And if you don't have color paper, you could use white paper or scrap paper, anything you have at home, and you can just color it. So you'll need 2 sheets of paper, maybe 3. I got 2 full-size sheets and a little piece of a third one. I also have some markers to color with, some scissors to cut some things out today, and a glue stick. So make sure you have something like that too. So paper, something to color, scissors, and glue. Thumbs up if you have all 4 things. Great. Okay, if you don't, remember, you can go get them and come right back. First things first, we are going to make the part of our puppet that is the real puppet part, the part that's the hand. So I'm gonna start with my yellow paper. Now you could use any color paper, it doesn't have to be yellow, that's just what I have. And you're going to take it and make sure that it is horizontal. Can you say that with me? Horizontal. That means that it's flat side to side, not tall, side to side. Now, once your paper is horizontal, you're going to fold it into thirds. That means 3 parts. So not in half, you're going to fold it one way and the other way. And you might need to have an adult help you with this a little bit. But, ta-da! You'll take it and make 3 parts. I fold one way, one the other way, and flatten it. Now it's not perfect, but that's okay. Now I'm going to take my paper that's folded and I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm going to take one end and bend it over the other and push down. Nice and flat, just like that. Here we go. Now it kind of makes the letter V. Do you see my letter V? Good. Now I want to take my letter V and turn it into the letter that says the most delicious letter of the alphabet. What letter is that? M. Good job. How could I turn my letter V into my letter M? I think I need 2 sides that come down like that. So I'm going to fold the top down. Let's see if that got to my letter M. Almost. I need to do the same thing to the other side. So flip it and fold it back down. Now let's see if I have the letter M. Ta-da! Up, down the mountain. Now I have my letter M. Now this is the part that I can put my hands in. So I'm going to slide my fingers in the top and in the bottom. And I can open, close, open, close. Now I could use my puppet just like this, or I can make the rest to make a dragon. I'll show you how to make a dragon, but I'm sure you could think of a fancy way to make something else too. Now that I have my dragon ready, I'm going to take my red paper for my dragon and I'm going to fold it in half. And this time my paper was vertical, not horizontal, vertical, nice and tall. I'm going to fold it in half. Got your paper folded in half? Great. Now, I'm going to make a part of a triangle on my paper. So I'm going to use a pencil or a marker and just kind of go from one corner all the way up. But usually a triangle would start at the top and go straight down. Since it's a dragon, it has kind of a flat face. I'm going to leave a little space and do the same thing all the way back down. So I have a little space there in between. So it's almost a triangle. Then I'm going to cut my paper out. Now, before I do that, I do want to add some little kind of spikes on my dragon. I might use some crayons or even markers. I think I might use both. I think it'll be kind of fancy. I'm going to open my paper up and I'm going to make, just like I did on my dragon, his little scales. So I'm going to make humps with my crayon and humps with my marker. Hump, 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 hump. That didn't show up really well. Let me try again. Hump, 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 hump. Whoa, that looks much better. I think I'll continue with red crayon. I'm just gonna go all the way over on my paper. And just to make it switched up a little bit, I'll add some marker to it too. Hump, 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 hump. Look at that. I'm gonna do it all the way across my paper. That kind of makes it look like he has little scales, I think. Now I'm gonna fold my paper back up and I'm gonna cut out my dragon's face, his top of his head, and his bottom at the same time. I'm gonna make sure it stays folded and cut all the way back up. Now remember, take your time with your scissors. I use big scissors just so that you can see what I'm doing. Now I have the top of his face and the bottom. So now I'm going to take my puppet part and I want to make sure I don't glue the opening because that part is for my fingers. So I'm going to put glue on top and on the bottom. So I'm going to get my glue stick, and any glue would work. If you don't have glue, you could even use some tape that you might have at home and just tape that part to the top and to the bottom. Just gonna push it down, make sure it's nice and glued, and I'll do the same thing on top. And I made sure that I kept the opening so that my hands can slide inside the pocket of my puppet. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to control my dragon. Ta-da! There we go. I'll just kind of push down for another second to make sure it's nice and glued. And it kind of makes an accordion. Now that I have my dragon pretty much glued down for my puppet part, now I'm going to give my dragon some details. I'm going to make his nose stick up, so I'm going to take it and fold up just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. I'm going to take it and fold down, kind of like a little mouth. And then dragons have those little nostrils, 2 little circles I'll add to his nose. I'll put them on one side and on the other side because their holes would go through both sides of their nose to breathe in. So you can see it on either side. Now, I need to give my dragon some eyes. So this is when I'm going to use my scrap paper and I'm going to fold it just a little bit so that I have room to cut out not 1, but 2 eyes. And I'm just going to make kind of rainbow shape for eyes. Ta-da! Little rainbows. You can make circles or rectangles, anything you want. But to get my eyes to stick onto my dragon up so that they're 3D, they go up in the air, I have to give him little feet. So I'm going to take my eyeballs back together and I'm going to fold them down just a little bit. Just a little bit. That way when I go to glue them onto my dragon, they'll have little feet that they can stick up. Now I'll draw my eyes. Now, dragons and reptiles have those cool eyes. I'm gonna draw a line across on the top, whoops, on the top. And then I'm gonna give him some eyelashes, some little lines up. And I'm going to give him a big oval all the way down and back up. There we go. 2 ovals and some lashes. Now I'm going to give him another oval inside of that that goes down and up A little skinnier, down and up. A little skinnier. Now I'm going to draw a line and color in the bottom because reptiles have those kind of reptile dragon eyes. That's the best way I can describe them. Just like that. Now I'm going to color around his eye with some yellow. Now you could use a crayon or you could use a marker to get the yellow around. But remember, you can do whatever you want for your dragon. This is just how I'm decorating mine. And there we go. He's got his 2 dragon eyes. And I'm gonna glue on his little feet, the part I folded, so that they'll stick to the top of my dragon. Eyeball number 1. Here's eyeball number 2. I'm gonna leave a little space in between his eyes. How's he look so far? Pretty good? Like a dragon? Good. So now I have his eyes. I need to add his teeth. So I'm going to cut out 2 triangles again from my scrap paper. I'm just going to use the same part that's folded. You could give him lots of teeth. You could give him less teeth. It's up to you. It's your dragon. Just like I did before, now that I have my 2 triangles, I'm going to fold little feet for his teeth to stick to the top. There's my little fold, little feet. And I'm just gonna glue them on right now to the top. Inside his mouth. I'll add a little glue to my other tooth. And he's not a really toothy dragon, he just has 2 front teeth. I feel like that's a song. All my dragon wants is his 2 front teeth. No, maybe that's something else. Now my dragon has teeth and eyes, and he needs some fire. Now, you could use scrap paper. I had some leftover yellow paper where I made my fire before, so I'm just gonna use that. To draw fire, all I did was I started with, I'll show you with my black marker so you can see. I started with 2 lines going from the bottom, out and in, and out and in. Then I did it again, up and down, and up and down. And I'm gonna do it 2 more times. Up and down, and up and down. There we have it, there's his fire. Now I'm going to color it in before I cut it out. So I'm going to start with my red, and I'm going to outline my fire. Red, and then I'll make orange, because in a flame, if you've ever seen fire or a campfire before, red is usually the really part on the outside, really red part. And then there's orange, and then on the inside there's yellow. Now, I'm making my outline to make it look like real fire. If you had a plain piece of white paper, you could do the exact same thing I'm doing and just color the part in for yellow. So the part of my paper that's already yellow, all you would have to do is color it yellow. So you just would have 1 extra step than what I'm doing, but it would work just the same. There we go. There's my fire, piece of cake. Now I'm gonna cut it out and I'll glue it to the inside of my dragon mouth. And I'm making sure to cut this on my black line, kind of a little bit on top of it, so that my flames don't have that black part inside of my dragon. But if I miss a part, it's no big deal. There we go. And I'm gonna glue that on the inside of my dragon. So I'll put a little glue on his flame there, and I'm going to attach it right to the bottom of the puppet part, so it kind of blends in all together. And I might need to add a little bit of glue. And there we go. Let's see if he works. I'll put my fingers in. Ta-da! What do you think? Let me see your puppet. Wow, it looks amazing. Well, I had so much fun making our puppets together today. I would love to see a picture of yours, or even if you make a different kind of puppet, I'd love to see that too. Have